Hey, what's up everyone? We're back with some more League of Explorers. This time heading to Uldaman, or Uldaman, or Uldaman, or however you want to pronounce it. I have with me my good friend Hekkas. How are you going over there today?
Hey, I'm doing alright. It's nice and hot up here in Queensland.
It's just as hot here in Sydney too, I can tell you that. Um, Hopefully that means good things. The sun is shining. Well, it was shining. It's now night time, but it feels like the sun's still shining. So maybe, I don't know, good things will happen. I don't know how that would even be a thing, but let's go into it.
Beach season. Beach season brings awesome time.
Yeah, as you can tell, looking at our skin tones, we spend lots of time at the beach. Both of us. Don't do that. Alright, so Uldaman is the second wing, or Uldaman, I don't know why I'm saying it so strange. Uldaman.
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 Uldaman. You demand, that'll do for today. Is the second wing League of Explorers, so we're going to jump into that. Let's quickly take a look at what we can get out of it though, because that's really why we do it. So the first boss is going to give us the Tunnel Trog, the Shaman, 1 for a 1/3. Whenever you overload, gain +1 attack per locked mana crystal. And the Ethereal Conjurer. He's 5 for a 6/3. His battle cry is Discover a Spell. So, let's... Any of those cards strike your fancy over there, Hekkas?
I think it's, one of those cards that's been a long time coming for Shaman. Like, really, they don't have... They have a couple of cards that really interact well with Overload,
Yeah.
but not enough. I mean, we had the Elemental 2/4 for
Unbound Elemental, yep.
yeah, that's him. Who interacted with Overload, but other than that and Lava Shock, there isn't really that much, depth, I guess you'd say, to the gameplay, or well, not to the gameplay. There's plenty of depth with the gameplay. It's some of the most complex gameplay you can get. Managing your mana and keeping on top of tempo while, disabling half your mana next turn anyway. I think it's a long time coming, the Tunnel Trog.
Yeah. You're right, there's not a lot of payoff for going into Overload still. And that's one of the big problems, I guess, with Shaman, that Overload is such a big drawback, but you didn't really get a lot out of it. I mean, think of a card like Feral Spirit. 3 for 2/3s is pretty good, but when you add on the Overload of 2 for next turn, if you've played that on turn 3, you've only got 2 for turn 4. That's real rough.
It's basically 5 mana.
Yeah.
You're thinking about it, 5 mana for 2/3s with Taunt. I mean, it's a bit rich.
Yeah.
It's a bit rich.
Anyway, what do you say we check out this boss? This is Chieftain Scarvash. And of course we're looking, there is a storyline here, don't forget. The second piece of the Staff of Origination, which we're looking for, is hidden inside Uldaman. Chieftain Scarvash is the first boss of Uldaman. His power is Trog Hate Minions. It's a passive hero power. So enemy minions, that's us, cost 2 more, and then swap at the start of your turn. I assume that means...
Do you think we gain control of his minions?
I don't understand how that's worded. It seems like the power swaps? That's what it's implying to me.
Maybe.
Like we swap powers.
I don't think we're gonna really know until we get in.
Alright, let's we're gonna run our Dragon Priest deck from last time. It's the OTK list from a couple of weeks back. It runs Inner Fires. You can see the deck list up on the screen now. Inner Fires, Divine Spirits, along with the Taunt package. It's just a nice overall aggro-ish, or beating aggro package, as well as enough there to kind of take a long game too. So I feel like it's a fairly good deck to just win in this situation. So let's fire him up. Chieftain Scarvash. Oh, that's not it.
Nice.
Not that Secret Pally would be great. Too bad, I suppose.
Scarvash. Was this the guy in the dungeon at the end of the dungeon?
Didn't maybe in the redone version? I mean, I'm old school. Wow.
I remember there being like, yeah, I'm talking about the old school WoW. There used to be a guy who used to disable all your armor or something, take your armor pieces off. Let's ditch Divine Spirit.
Yeah, definitely addition Divine Spirit. Do I want to keep the Cleric and Shield package for turn 2?
Well, we can't do it turn 2 because our minions cost 2 more. So.
Maybe we should have thought about that.
It's okay. Let's just see what happens.
I'll keep the Shield and the Cleric, and we'll see how it goes. It might not cost. If we're swapping powers, it might not cost. I don't know. Swaps to something else, actually. No, swap. Maybe it swaps his power.
Maybe.
I don't know. I mean, this is going to be a problem, though, because we're never going to be able to cast Ysera.
Yeah.
So that was a terrible pickup. Nothing to play this turn. It does swap. He gets to do stuff. Enemy spells cost 2 more.
So he changes what he hates, I guess.
Yeah.
I'm happy to play Northshire Cleric.
Yeah, I mean, even if he overloads one, then we're probably fine.
Yeah. There's no lightning target. Oh, Rampage.
Right.
Rampage! I think that's a whelping face. Unless you want a powered shield and double draw. Play for later game.
Honestly, I don't know what a 2-3 is going to do in this situation, whereas the 1-5 is going to at least give us a couple of cards to find a way out of this. Now I'm happy to go face.
Starbash. It must just be between the two things he hates.
Yeah.
It's pretty
unique.
No,
it only... Did it swap? I can't remember. Yeah, I guess it did. We can play Guardian and risk it being a snipe, but I mean, it doesn't die to snipe, I suppose. I mean, who knows what he's playing?
I think I prefer to play Guardian, and then if he runs into it, then we can Blackwing Corrupt the next turn.
It's pretty safe.
Hit him first in case it's explosive trap.
Yeah, that would have been the smart thing, but...
That's not bear trap, it's not explosive trap. I'm thinking
it's not
snake
frost trap, it must be snake trap. Isn't it? Is that how it works?
It's not snipe, so I think so. Unless it's the new one? There's a new hunter trap, isn't there?
Can't recall off the top of my head. Now the question here is we can't Blackwing Corruptor because we can't afford it.
Oh, yeah. I'm all over it tonight.
We can heal and whelp, or we can Worm Rest or Deathlord. Those are our 3 options.
I'm not too worried about taking a bit of damage, but reduce him a bit locked up. Maybe the whelp and heal?
Yeah, I just want to keep looking.
Yeah.
What did you want to heal, sorry?
I wanted to heal up so we could see what we get and then play. It's okay.
Yeah. No, we're not playing fantastically. It's alright. That's his new one. Dart Trap.
There it is.
I remember you now.
Suppose the hero power is used, deal 5 damage to a random enemy.
Yeah.
Wowza.
And he just used that guy. That's interesting.
Okay, well we got the Blackwing Corruptor, which I'm happy to play.
He would be an inherent 2-for-1, I assume.
Yeah, we just got to get rid of some of the cards out of his hand.
Keep going face.
Yeah.
That cleric. 23 more turns.
I don't think we're gonna last 23 turns, mate. I think we're gonna struggle.
We're set up nicely for a light bomb here. If we trade off the 3-5 with our 5-4.
Yeah.
But we don't get a huge amount of value out of it, I suppose.
The other option is just trading down into the 3-5 and then Shadow Word Death. Next turn we've got Dr. Boom, and we can heal up the Corruptor again. I mean, we're not short on cards, but
We can't heal and boom next turn.
I'm not worried about healing next turn. We can heal this turn.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
With Worm Rest. Either or. Shadow Word Pain and Worm Rest. Is the
No, I'll
other-
heal. Just draw it up. Draw it up. Yeah, I'm happy to kill this and make him trade it or
Yeah.
whatever. I can do that.
It's a new one after attacking face so much. Heal, double taunt, clear his board, or
Seems the obvious play.
well, otherwise you play a Dragonkin and Worm Rest instead. Oh, we're gonna overcard ourselves.
Yeah, no, that's the other thing I am starting to get wary of. I'm happy to play the Worm Rest and Twilight Guardian here.
Drop a couple of cards out of our hand.
Yeah. It'll protect the Blackwing Corruptor as well.
Yeah.
The question is whether we want to. No, we
I
don't want
don't
to keep.
think we need any more cards.
No, we're good.
We're good on cards. I think we have all the tools we need.
I mean, some of the Inner Fire / Divine Spirit combo would be nice to see, but sometimes you just can't get that.
Yeah, I think I'm still happy to play Boom here.
For 9.
Yeah. No, it gives us a nice big body on the board. He can't get through our 2 taunts. And, you know, it gives us more tools to play with next turn.
Yep.
And then just go face. I mean, he's an AI.
Yeah, I mean, I don't want to, just completely write him off, but
Ah, there you go. 3, 7, 6, 6, 4, 2. What do we got? 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Check your phone, you bad boyfriend.
5 and 12. Yeah.
You Oh, you became a level 20 priest!
Yay! Alright, let's move on.
Okay.
Alright, time for the minecart rush. Escape the trogs in this super safe minecart. I assume that means it's not safe at all. Our rewards this time are 4 for a 3/3, Tomb Spider, Battlecry, Discover a Beast, is also a beast. And the 3 for a 3/4 Rogue card, Unearth Raptor, Battlecry, choose a friendly minion, gain a copy of its Death Rattle effect.
Yeah, I think that's an interesting card. I mean, we haven't seen anything like it before.
No.
Death Rattle isn't as strong as it used to be, but I think it's definitely a unique tool. I'm just trying to think of any rogue cards in particular that you'd want to double the Death Rattle. I mean, Unu Barak is the big one for me. If you can double his Death Rattle, you know, you'd probably blow people out of the water. But it's trying to manage that, I think, would be a bit difficult.
I'm just thinking on curve, the best thing you can probably get is either like a Mad Scientist, I suppose, Haunted Creeper, Leper Gnomes.
You're playing Rogue and they don't have any secrets for Mad Scientist.
Oh, yeah, that's true. You wouldn't want to do that. Don't do that, it's a terrible idea. Haunted Creeper.
Blue Hoarder, really?
Yeah, it doesn't lend itself to a lot of good stuff turn 1 or 2, I would think.
I don't think.
No, which could limit his playability.
Turn 5, you'd have Piloted Shredder, which wouldn't be too bad.
Yeah.
Like, gaining a second Piloted Shredder is pretty handy. Or if you're comboing with spare parts, I mean, you could combo your little Clockwork Gnome or your Mechanical Yeti.
Yeah.
So,
some value potentially.
yeah.
We'll see. Anyway, this is another fleeing thing. So let's see what happens. I assume it's going to be similar to the minecart, but let's see how we go. No, not the minecart, the temple stairs or whatever they were. Temple escape.
Temple Escape.
Yep, 10 turns to escape.
Oh, with a pre-made deck too.
Oh.
Debris.
Well then, we can ignore the deck list on the side.
What? Consult Brann. Gain 3 cards. Dynamite. Deal 10 damage. Deal 3 damage to all minions. I think it's got to be boom straight up.
Really? You don't want to play the Spike Decoy and Hero Power?
Oh, what's Hero Power? I didn't even
Deal
see
3 damage to a random enemy minion.
Oh yeah, that's not bad.
That's only 1 as well.
Yeah, I'm happy to Spike Decoy. I wonder how bloody the opponent is going to be though. Bloody. That's a word.
It's a word in Queensland. Alright, he's got a lot of
He gets a lot of trogs.
trogs. Oh, this decoy can't attack. Alright, well, Boom kills 2 minions.
And then Rock is another one. Oh, we don't gain mana.
No, that's a bit rude.
Mechanical Parrot, that's pretty cool.
I do think we want the parrot.
Yeah, for longevity.
Yeah, just to keep some of those minions down.
I think we hold on to Boom for quite some time though.
Yeah, I think that's going to be a big card.
Yeah.
Do you want to consult Brann? Parrot and consult Brann.
Yeah, I'm happy to do that. Get some more cards in our hand early.
Although the throw rocks could be useful.
Yeah.
It could either kill one or put one within range of dying.
Yeah. Yeah, but it's whether or not that's burning your turns kind of thing.
Yeah.
Ginny!
Alright, well, let's just reload our hand a bit.
Yeah.
Oh, great. Whew.
Wow. Well, after this turn, you won't be able to gain too many more minions. So that's a bonus. Get 1 turn closer to the exit. That's
I'm going to get rid of the debris, because I think that's got to happen. I want to save that and just use it later. I think we need to set some stuff up, like it's another Spike Decoy.
Yeah, I'm happy to spike decoy. Do you want to trade away one of the trolls, or how many is there?
I
5,
can't
7?
trade because I killed I had to kill that taunt minion that he had.
Yeah.
Um,
I kind of want to hang on to dynamite just in case.
yeah, I assume there's going to be like some 10 health minion that comes out.
Pops up.
I think just... It's either another parrot or throw a rock.
I think the parrot. I think we get better value out of the parrot.
Oh.
Do you think it gives him 1 of 2 random minions?
I don't know, but that hurt.
Yeah. I think we got to get rid of one of the 4/6s, or you can trade a bird and trade into the 4/6,
And then boom.
and
Is that
then
what you
bird.
think? Yeah, that's what I was thinking as well. And then drop a spike decoy.
Well, it's drop the spike decoy, or you can just swing the other one off with hero power.
No, there'll be 2 alive, won't there?
Oh yeah, 2 alive. Yeah, true.
And this guy will live through 2 attacks.
Yeah.
Okay.
5. Oh, restore 10 health is really nice. I think it's another consult Brann turn. I think it's good to have more options in a hand.
Yeah, I want to see some more options too. More repairs, more consult brand, another boom. I'm happy to just hit and then throw a rock. Oh wait, yeah, hit and then throw a rock and
See what happens.
like either way, either we kill some, or do we want to just kill something? Like throw a rock first and then kill whatever
Yeah.
gets hit.
Yep.
Or would it be better to just hit the other one so it's down 3 health?
Well, we don't have an. Oh, we do have an.
Oh, it would happen anyway. It's going to go to 3 health.
Yeah.
That's 2 turns.
That's the most we can. I don't think we'll be able to use them 2 in a row though. What we could do is, he's at 14 damage. So you could repairs and barrel forward for 2 turns. And then after that, we could hopefully either blow everything up or...
Sounds like a good as plan as any. We can't really boom anything just yet.
Like, I think perhaps this is... Let him flood the board to 7 so he can't flood it any further. And then just barrel forward and repairs until you get through.
We can double boom here.
Oh, is that 3? That's 3 damage each, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's double boom and then we can barrel forward next turn to win.
Yep. Seems legit. I'll just run a repairs and barrel forward.
Yep.
Yep. I mean, it got a little bit scary, but it wasn't really that bad.
Yeah.
The double boom was fortunate.
Yeah. I'm interested to see the heroic version. I think that'll be interesting.
Yeah. A bit more of a challenge, I'm sure. Alright. Third and final. It is the Fierce Monkey 3 for a 3/4 Taunt Warrior card. And the 1 for a 1/1 Warlock card, Reliquary Seeker. Battlecry, if you have 6 other minions, gain +4/+4.
Again, another card that's, you know, almost a standard MTG card. Like, Magic the Gathering has a couple of these cards where they're like 1 for a 1/1. And then they get really big if you meet certain conditions.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I think it's the Relinquatory Seeker, I think has been around in the Blizzard office for quite some time. I think they've just been, holding off. It's a classic card or fantasy.
Yeah, it's that early drop that's still good but has value later on a turn. I guess this is to another level. You could compare it to something like Abusive Sergeant, where 1 for a 2/1, not a terrible deal. 1 for a 2/1 that also buffs a minion for a 2 attack 1 turn is pretty good, and that's why it gets used. But 1 for a 1/1, not that great. But if you do happen to fulfill the requirements, say with a Dreadsteed deck or something similar to that, this guy can be a big beater. I mean, 1 for a 5/5. Question is, at that point of the game, is 5/5 enough? Or does it even matter? Like if you have 6 other minions on the board.
Six minions is also a lot. Like you're putting down your 7th minion, which caps you at minions.
Yeah.
Warlock. I mean, I remember like Murloc Warlock used to have a lot of minions on board. Zoo tends to get cleared these days, which before you can cap out your board, I find.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I think it's going to be a tough card to play. I think.
Yeah, I don't expect to have to face this down, let alone having to actually be a play that someone actually makes it pull off. But like I said, I mean, there's plenty of Dreadsteeds floating around there these days, so who knows.
And the Fierce Monkey, I think, is one of those key warrior cards.
He's solid.
Like, even having a look at our warrior run on Monday night, or whatever it was.
Yeah.
That, like those, what are they called?
Obsidian Destroyers.
Obsidian Destroyers. Once you got one of them out, it changed the game entirely. I mean, no longer could you get away with having just one minion on the board. It basically stalled you out when you came up against Obsidian Destroyer. That's it.
Yeah.
So I think taunts are very strong in the arena at the moment, and Fierce Monkey is going to make warriors even better, I think.
Yeah, he looks like a premium common, and I think there'll be a lot of people drafting him very highly. Also, if we happen to beat this, we get the Excavated Evil, the Priest card, 5 mana, to deal 3 damage to all minions and then shuffle this card into your opponent's deck. And 3 for a 2/4 Brann Bronzebeard, and your battle cries trigger twice. I've already seen Brann in ranked play, easily enough. Oh, maybe it was just casual actually. I'm pretty sure I hexed him off. Anyway.
I think he can be very powerful in these fatigue decks that are popping up. I mean, we're seeing a lot of Reno come into play. I mean, he's brand new and there's lots going on, but I think Reno, you don't get any value with Brann with Reno, but usually you're running like anti-kill bot, that's 16 health. If you're running paladin and you're running the 5/6 restore 7 health, that's
a lot of health.
That's 14 health. If you're running jousting cards, I mean, imagine dropping the 1/1. Is that a battle cry? That's not a battle cry, is it?
I don't know if it's a battle cry. The card that I think of first is Knife Juggler.
But that's not a battle cry. That's whenever you play a minion.
True.
Are you thinking about Flame Juggler?
Flame Juggler?
That traitor?
We shouldn't speak about Flame Juggler. Anyway, let's move on. Arcadis was the final boss of Uldaman. Uldaman. His hero power is Stone Sculpting. Hero power, summon a 0/2 statue for both players. That just sounds like it's going to be annoying. That stone giant has the second piece. It seems to be moving though. Oh, that storyline, don't forget that. This is very important story. We're doing something in the place, looking for a thing. And he's got it.
Get the thing that we need to get to the next thing.
Get the thing from the guy in the place.
Chase him down.
Take
his pretty hammer too.
I'm actually tempted to keep holding over here. considering he's going to be flooding the board with a bunch of 0/2s.
Yeah.
However, the other problem is it's going to kill his 0/2s, not our 0/2s. And that's more what I want to do. So what do you reckon? Do you just want to keep Worm Rest and...
Yeah, let's trade it off. Let's see if we can get something else pretty steady. I mean, if we get a Dragon, or if we get some Twilight Wolves, or Blackwing, we can burn our own Blackwing Corruptors. Light Bombs are not going to help us.
No. Neither is Inner Fire, unless we can pull off a OTK.
If you weren't too busy burying you in stone.
Yeah.
Oh, they don't have Taunt, actually, so that's not as bad. Oh, we may be on for an OTK here.
Yeah, it's... I have a feeling he's going to have things like Mukla's Champion where it gives everything +1/+1.
Yeah, and Defenders of Argus and... Yeah, well, might as well be Defender of Argus.
There you go. Animate Earthen. Would have been nice if he animated ours too.
Deathlord.
Yeah, I'm happy to Deathlord. We're going to get a lot of trades out of that, I think.
And if he doesn't, I'm happy to just start firing that up. Oh.
Paladin Secret.
Oh, he... Sure.
That's an interesting choice. So...
I guess I attack with Deathlord first in case it's Noble Sacrifice. Yeah. I am expecting it, however, to be the new Paladin Secret, the Sacred Trial.
So when we play our next minion, it gets shot.
The next minion dies, yeah. So in that case, what I'm going to do is just start setting up like this.
$16. Oh man.
Go ahead.
So much blood.
Is that enough? 17. Oh no, it's only 17 because I don't have another Divine Spirit yet.
Yeah, but that's 2 turns. That's 2 turns. So I'm happy to do that.
Just Velen Inner Fire.
Yeah.
I mean, he's still going to retain his 17 health. Like, no, he's 17 attack power.
Yeah. And do you want a Twilight World?
No.
Just in case it is the shooty thing. Because we're gonna not be able to play any minions after this turn.
Just
Destroy
7
our
damage to it.
statues.
He's just thrown everything at it, and he lost the game because of it. I want to trigger. Do I want to trigger this?
Yeah, let's have a look.
Oh no, wait, we don't. We can't because
We don't have minions anymore.
we don't have minions anymore. Haha! Welp finally got out. See ya. That's kind of cheating.
That was over pretty quickly.
Oh. No, Deathlord OTK. Well, it was 2 turns, but...
That's alright. That's alright.
Divine Spirit Unified Deathlord. Here we
That's
go.
the end. The end.
Well, we've got the second piece, but somebody's plan is nearly complete. I don't know who you are. I'm sure we'll find out in the Ruined City.
Release? The Night Elf?
Is it? No, the crazy, there was like a mummy looking dude.
Oh yeah.
So we got the staff, that part of the story's done. Ruined City, we're gonna get the Naga Sea Witch, 5 for a 5/5, and our cards cost 5. Ooh, there's lots of Murlocs coming here.
Yeah.
So Finley Morgulton, Battlecry, discover a new basic hero power. Interesting.
I think that is a very interesting card, actually.
Yeah. I don't know if he... I don't know. He's interesting. I don't know if he's valuable or not. Anyway, let's go check out these class challenges quickly. Or you...
Yeah.
Yep.
Let's get into it. Just real
Apparently
quick.
I can't do it. Let's not stuff around. Class challenge, we've done warrior, we've done warlock. Let's go to druid. The card we can get is a mounted raptor. 3 for 3/2. Death rattle. Summon a random 1 cost me. I think it's a good card. Personally, I expect to see it floating around a fair bit.
And it adds another beast to the druid repertoire. So
Yeah, beast
good.
druid. It's going to be a thing. Well, if it's not
One
already.
day.
Chieftain Scarvish again, and we're going to have a pre-built deck. I'll turn the deck list off so it doesn't look weird.
I think the problem with druid is, you know, every deck is just going to be how to activate Savage Roar first. Like, I think
Force of Nature, Savage Roar.
Yeah.
I don't even want to throw this hand away, to be honest.
Yeah, I'm happy to hold on to it.
I'm just going to Living Roots turn 1, Huge Toad turn 2.
Yeah.
I can't remember what this guy
Right.
did, to be honest. Yeah, that works perfectly in this. Next turn we'll get our Toad for 2.
Toad, toad, toad.
We've got 2 Savage Roars.
How do you feel about Huge Toad?
I don't think he's terrible. I think he's pretty good.
Yeah.
But I don't know if there's enough space for another 2/2, another 2-drop, unless they start cycling cards. What do we want to do here?
Well, what's that? 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 and 3 is 14. That's half his health. If he doesn't start clearing things, he's dead because we got the second Savage Roar. It's half his health in one turn. I don't think that's something to sneeze at. Oh yeah, but he gets the 3/3. How could I forget about that?
Oh, the 3/3s is irrelevant. Like, you can kill all of our minions with a 2/3.
Yeah.
Oh, you can kill the 1/1 if you like. So that's fine with me.
How do you feel about Jungle Moonkid? Both players too.
I don't know. Doesn't seem like a card I would want to play, but I'm going to play him now.
Yeah. Keep on the tempo.
If he doesn't kill anything, we just Savage Roar and win. I mean, we're close to winning anyway. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 and 6 is 11, so yeah, GG.
Yeah. This is the end. Fire him up, doesn't matter.
Well, I hope someone somewhere gets some value out of watching that, because that was just hopeless. Oh, that was ridiculous. Alright, Paladin, we get the Keeper of Uldaman. I've heard some people saying this could be a player.
Yeah?
I don't know if... I mean, it's good because there's a lot of cards floating around, like 6 health, 6 6s.
Yeah.
The dodge, conveniently dodge big game hunter.
Yeah.
The disc could help deal with, rather than playing big game hunter. But I don't know. It's still 4 for a 3/4. You know, I guess in a pinch you can use it to buff your own minion too.
Yeah. I think it's a lot like Peacekeeper, but it allows you to remove the minion. So it's very unique in that respect. And it being a 3/4 means that it definitely trades. I don't want any of these cards.
No, these are all terrible. Who would play Paladin? Terrible class.
There she is, Keeper of Uldaman. You the man.
You the man. Well, that's
like
the
that.
worst top deck I've seen. Are we going to play a Die? Oh yeah, Die Wolf Alpha into this board is actually alright.
Yeah.
Now that I think about it.
Can even Avenge is pretty nice too. I don't know what we'd want to do Keeper of Uldaman though, except one of our own little stone dudes.
Oh, that's right. I'm happy to just go Raid Leader though, to be honest.
Yeah. Do you want to break up his stone people, or do you want to just go face? because he's only going to buff them, and ours don't take damage.
Yeah. It's probably smart. It is tempting. You know, if we had a Savage Raw, then maybe, but it's not happening this time.
Slam. Good.
Oh, he doesn't like the doggy.
You got a lot of buff cards.
Question is, do we just want to go kings?
Yeah, I'm happy to or lance carrier. The longer lance carriers in the board, kind of the more value you get out of him.
Yeah, we can Lance Carrier, Avenge, and Blessing of Might.
Yeah. We haven't, like, when we actually played against him, we didn't see any AoE removal, so...
There was the one where it killed all the stone things.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
So that's why I'm tempted to just put all of this on the raid leader. It's probably bad in most situations, but considering there's the card that kills all stone statues, you know, it could potentially get buffed now as well.
Yeah.
No, he's slamming it. No, he's going to slam the Lance Carrier. Well, that doesn't help when the AI does stupid stuff like that.
Avenge! Yeah, I think he's just gonna
Die.
Damage now. Yeah. That is the end of you, my friend.
Well, we have the whole night for you now. I mean, I know that the normal mode isn't intended for people that play a lot of Hearthstone,
Yeah.
but that's... I thought the class challenges in Nax required a fair bit of thought, but that was just vomiting cards onto the board as we drew them, kind of thing. Like,
Yeah,
there wasn't really a lot of thought there.
yeah, it felt a bit half-assed or half-hearted, maybe. Is a
Yeah.
nice word. Like, it was exactly the same, except you're playing cards that are advantageous. Like, I think they were better decks for versing the class than they were better than, you know, most decks would be in
Yeah.
with your own decks. I mean, we played a random Dragon Priest, and we probably struggled more against. That being said, we just buffed a Death Lord, but you know, we had no AoE removal for our side of the board.
Yeah. I mean, we had a game plan and we stuck to it. I mean, and that, maybe that's the difference. Like, the decks when Nax came out weren't as strong as what they are now. And maybe it hasn't really adjusted to that quite yet, in that, you know, they still expect people to have a little bit of trouble. And you know, fair enough, a lot of people probably will that don't have, well, not that I have a full collection or anything, but don't have a selection of top tier decks that they can just choose from.
It's very true. Very true.
But in saying that, Death Lords and Divine Spirits and Inner Fires are not very hard cards to get. So
No, that's very true.
and that was only like turn 4 or 5, so you don't even need a back end of your Sarahs and things to back it up. So
Yeah.
anyway, that's probably going to be it, guys. Hope you've enjoyed that. We'll be back with some Heroic soon when we get a chance to film that. So yeah, I hope you come along and check it out too.